Oh, hi there. We have a blue mushroom toad house here. This one's a bit different. In fact, I'm not sure if you have to come here for the 100%. And I don't know why they put this in here, but if you want to look at photos, the past photos here, these are all those photos that they show every time you beat a world. They're there if you want to look at them. I don't really care about that kind of stuff, but if you're one of those people who likes to document their adventures, you might like it. Anywho, onward to our first somewhat icy stage. 3-3. Thankfully, you do not slip and slide around. In fact, I'd call this an ice stage, but you know what? It really isn't an ice stage because there's bubbles everywhere. Why are we in a land with a bunch of bubbles? I mean, surely the king of the Koopas would have Mario trudge through evil lava-filled lands and poisonous swamps, but why would he have him, like, just travel through a land with bubbles?
Because they're so pretty, cute, Mr. Duncan.
Hey, do not take a shot at the weird bubbles in Mystery Dungeon 2. I know that game had a very ridiculous storyline early on, but that is in the past.
I always come to the beach to see the bubbles. They calm me down. But they're pretty.
They are pretty, but that doesn't mean anything. You're supposed to be saving time, not looking at pretty bubbles.
But that's why Bowser has Mario here. Bowser's probably looking at the pretty bubbles, and he's so distracted.
Well, Bowser is not known to be the brightest bulb, considering he's stupid enough to put a switch at the end of a bridge that ends up killing him. So, I don't know. Maybe Bowser does like bubbles. I can see that in the Mushroom Kingdom propaganda news. Bowser, known to like bubbles. Breaking news. Follow this new inside story. We'll keep you updated 24/7. Anywho, hit the switch, and I'm going to get myself lost, because I'm good at doing that. Actually, when I was practicing World 3, I realized that I'm not good at any of these levels. Speaking of which, I did beat the main game. Well, technically, I guess you could say the main game. No one really informed me this when I started the walkthrough, but I found out shortly after I started that there's 8 extra worlds. So this is a 16 world walkthrough, and I'm still actually figuring out, from what I've played, I guess I'm going to cover the extra 8 worlds, because, I mean, they are quite different, and they're rather fun. I can assure you that if I do cover them, there'll be a ton of bloopers, because it's hard. I know I've said this game's easy, but it can, surprisingly, it does get worse. Somebody should have told me that. Actually, people did tell me that, and then I found out that they were all telling the truth. Anyways, let's get away from Bubble Land. Bowser might be creeping me out by now. Thank you, and good night.
Mamma mia!